Welcome traders to yet another educational video of Nifty Short Term View, episode number 35. Today's trading session was very different as we saw that Nifty Futures has closed almost 51.75 points down and Bank Nifty Futures managed to close 197 points up. And why this exactly happened, I'll come to that point later on. But as usual, I'll be first sharing some information on the Nifty and Bank Nifty future analysis. So first thing is the trend is obviously down in the hourly as well as in the daily time frame charts. On the right hand side, you can see the daily chart, and on the left hand side, I have the hourly chart. So two back-to-back candles which are completely, you can say, some sort of exclamation mark in the face of markets, because this particular candle is a high wave candle and the second candle is a inverted hammer, you can say, or a shooting star. But this shooting star is surprisingly coming up at a support, because I consider this entire band 16,210 to possibly 16,000 level. This entire band is a very strong support. It's not just any other support, but it's a very strong long-term support for Nifty futures. And if you see properly in the hourly time frame chart, yesterday I had told that the levels to be tested on the upside, because we were expecting a short-term pullback. Then the levels which I had shared with all of you were 16,440. That was the first level. And then possibly if the pullback rally would continue, then I think Nifty futures would find a resistance within this resistance band, which I've shared in the hourly time frame chart. In today's trading session, we did see that Nifty future managed to trade close to 16,415 or 417, but more than that was not possible for Nifty futures thanks to Reliance Industries and the metal pack and the realty pack. Now, if I convert again this particular candlestick chart into a line chart, you will see that 1, 2, 3, we had 3 higher lows, all right, and now all of a sudden we have a lower low, all right. Now what does this exactly mean? If you check properly, this particular low and this low, we do have a lower low, but if you consider this low in the RSI and this low, it is almost at the same level. This is not a very strong positive divergence as of now, but it does show that the selling momentum, the pressure of the selling is getting lower and lower. And this is also because we are hitting a support over here. So some sort of consolidation may continue. And if we want to see the Nifty futures continuing down southwards, then I think it will need to close below this particular low of yesterday, which is close to 16,154 or 16,150, almost this level. And yes, all the while when the price is traveling from 16,150 to 16,000 levels, yes, it will be within a support band. So if you're trying to short the market somewhere in this particular zone, be very careful, my friends, because if you see RSI is also close to 30. So be very clever in your trades. Do not initiate trades with extreme high position sizing. All right. Now let's check the Bank Nifty futures. Bank Nifty futures have been able to, see through the pullback much confidently in compared to the Nifty futures, because Nifty futures initially did move higher, but then sudden selling did pull the markets down. In comparison to that, Bank Nifty futures did look pretty much confident, but I guess the first level which I shared yesterday, which could be tested in the pullback, was 34,715, which got tested today. And then the second level which could be tested was this entire resistance band. I had clearly told that if the pullback would come, then this entire horizontal resistance band will provide resistance to the Bank Nifty futures. And today's candle, if you see, is a inverted hammer. All right. So if you want this selling to continue, then I think Bank Nifty futures will need to close below this trend line as well as yesterday's low. If that happens, you will see prices traveling on the south, and you will see possibly sub 33,500 levels in the Bank Nifty futures. Now, if you check sectoral indices, then The IT pack did try to pull back yesterday, but today it has been not successful that much. In fact, it has closed 1% down. If you check the metal pack, this was one of the biggest losers in the internal sector sectoral indices. If you check the weekly time frame chart, you can see the price is already traveling below this particular trend line, and this is the lower trend line of this entire parallel channel. Obviously, since this is a weekly time frame chart, this is not a complete candle, and we'll need to recheck this particular candle on a Friday close. Only then we'll be able to understand that whether the prices have broken down this channel or not. If this channel is broken down and if we close below this particular low, yes, we could expect prices travel a little bit even lower. Now, there are a couple of stocks which I would like to share with all of you. The first stock is HDFC. Yeah, here we go. So HDFC is a particular stock which is overall in a downtrend, and a couple of days pullback. I think it has been in a zone where some sort of resistance is coming up. So possibly tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow, it might happen. Some sort of selling may come up, and just a short-term dip, not even a swing trade, but just a short-term dip could be probable in this particular stock. One more stock from the auto pack. So auto pack, if you see properly, overall the trend has been down. All right. Over here, there is a high wave candle. And in my weekly sectoral analysis also, I had clearly told that even if there is a pullback, there's a big question mark how much higher this pullback will continue. And if you see properly, the prices have behaved exactly similarly. Today, we have a inverted hammer or a shooting star. And if you check other stocks of the auto pack, the first stock is Hero Honda. Okay, Hero Honda, I would suggest that it is outperforming other stocks, but obviously because it is in an uptrend. Bajaj Auto was outperforming, but now this stock is also in a downtrend. Tata Motors, it has closed 3% down, so there is no question mark about it. Ashok Leyland, if you see that already some sort of weakness is creeping up, possibly a close below this low will lead to some more weakness. Eicher Motors today has rallied by 3%, but the overall state of trend is down. It's not certainly up. So in the auto pack, there is a stock which is Maruti, which was already in a downtrend. It has been able to pull back nicely. If it is not able to surpass 7750 in next few days, then I might expect that some sort of weakness, some sort of downside movement would occur in this particular stock. All right. So I hope this overall video has helped you. It has added value to your own analysis regarding the market, and it helps you in your own trading. And if you find this video helpful, do share with other fellow traders, and kindly let me know with your comments below. How did you find the video? Trade well and stay safe. Thank you.